Since Rockstar started tweeting new info regarding the Doomsday Heist, some of you have been wanting me to make a video about it, but I knew in my wisdom that Rockstar would put out new tweets on Saturday, Sunday, and today. So I decided just to wait and just get all those new bits of info into one video instead of, milking it. I'm not really into that sort of thing. By the way, Doomsday Heist is coming tomorrow, December 12th, 2017. And yes, I will be covering everything that's coming with the Doomsday Heist. I don't know if I'll buy everything, but at least I'll go over what's available. And then tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. UK, going to be streaming the Doomsday Heist along with other members of the stream team. So that should be a lot of fun. And it should also be a little salty because you know how bad I suck at games. Alright, so we're going to go over all the tweets that Rockstar sent out via their official Rockstar account and over on their Facebook as well. The first tweet they posted was regarding teamwork. It's still essential. Crews can now play and compete heist missions with 2 to 4 players. And to clarify, Rockstar did not mean all the heists. Not the old school 2015 heists. Only the Doomsday Heist is where we're going to have the ability to play with up to 4 players or 2. And I'm very interested to see how that's going to work. Are the other 2 going to be like AIs? Or is it tweaked to where the game will perform with only 2 players or 3 players or even 4 players? I definitely like this because of the fact that if you've ever played a heist before and you have like 3 players and you're looking for that 4th person, it can be murder to try and find a 4th person to play with you. And usually you get a rando and it's a crapshoot. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they suck, but most of the time you can't even communicate with them anyways, and that's kind of important when it comes to heist. So that's cool. 2 to 4 players with the heist update. The next bit of information that came out over the weekend was about the Akula, this sweet new attack helicopter. You can transport up to 4, and it comes equipped with a passenger-operated 50 caliber turret, rear-seated thermal and night vision cameras. That'll be fascinating to see how that works. And a stealth mode operates off the grid. So you can set off a stealth mode on the Akula, and I guess it just takes your helicopter off, off the blip, off the mini-map and off the main map. And I'm guessing it may be just for a limited time, or like when you're in stealth mode, there's certain things that the helicopter can't do, and there's certain things it can do when it's not in stealth mode. So it'll be fascinating to see how exactly the stealth mode works along with the thermal and night vision camera. So I'm guessing that you'll have the ability as the gunner to switch between regular vision, thermal, and then night vision. That's how I'm envisioning it as well. But the fact that it's going to be able to hold up to 4 players, that's awesome, because the hunter can only hold up to 2 players, the pilot and the co-pilot / gunner. Whereas the Akula, you can have a pilot, I guess the co-pilot / gunner, and then 2 other passengers as well. It's going to be fascinating to see how the Akula competes with the Hunter when it comes out. Now we have a name to go with the car formerly known as the Ardent 2.0. Cruise the Del Perro Freeway and explore the depths of the Pacific Ocean in the Stromberg, part of the Doomsday Heist, coming December 12th. So, with the Stromberg, we'll actually be able to go underwater as well as go above water. So I'm guessing there'll be like an ability to switch it from like normal mode where you're just driving down the highway, the GOH, and all of a sudden you decide, you want to go on the beach, you want to go in the water, fine. And when you get in the water, then I guess there'll be like an action you push, similar to the Blazer Aqua or the Technical Aqua, and some of the other vehicles in the game that'll allow you to switch to submersible. And I'm kind of interested in seeing how well the Stromberg performs both as a regular sports or sports classic and as a new submersible vehicle in the game, because we only have 2 submersibles. We have the regular submarine and then the Kraken. So it'll be cool to see how it competes against those 2 submersibles. Next is about Infiltrate, Stealth, Escape. Tactical stealth is key, and make sure you're equipped with silencers and melee weapons for silent kills. So yes, another reason why you want to make sure you have your teammates in party chat so you can communicate and coordinate. You may fuck up once or twice or a few times, but eventually you'll get the gist and you'll figure out the pattern and you'll be able to accomplish the mission. So it looks like they're going to be doing some more infiltration, stealth, escape type heist setups. And once again, Rockstar clarifies that you can compete Doomsday Heist missions with 2 to 4 players. So that is going to be very fascinating, once again, to see how that is going to work with the heist. The next bit of 411 tweeted out by Rockstar was regarding the tank. Yes, there is a new tank in town, the Kanjali, and it can be upgraded with a rail cannon. So that means that this tank, unlike the Rhino, can be customized. So not only like different skins, like clearly this has a digital camo on it, where, you know, the version we saw in the trailer didn't have a digital camo. It looked like black with like a purple pearlescent. So I don't know how this is going to work, because it looks like it's too big to go into the MOC. So it could very well be a different property. It could be a different setup. I guess we're going to find out tomorrow regarding the Kanjali. And it can be upgraded with a railgun cannon, which makes that thing a freaking beast. So I'm very, very interested in the new tank, the Kanjali. Hopefully it will be available to purchase tomorrow and won't be drip fed. Now we learn a little bit more about the new character introduced with the Doomsday Heist. Vaughn Hurst, a tech mogul and billionaire by the time he was 21 and 3/4. I don't know why Rockstar had to do the 3/4 part, but okay. So that's a little bit more information. And it looks like we're going to be able to use drones for probably spying, data gathering. So drones are probably going to be able to play a role in at least the heist missions and setups. I don't know if we'll be able to use drones in like free mode, but I guess we will find out now, won't we? And of course, the vehicle I'm very, very excited about, the Deluxe Oh, is coming to the Doomsday Heist tomorrow, December 12th. And the big question regarding the Deluxe Oh is, will it be like with the hover conversion system from purchase, or are you going to be able to just buy the base model of the Deluxe Oh and then you'll have the ability to upgrade it for a bit more money? That's probably going to be the case. I have that feeling that there'll be a base version and a hover conversion version. But then again, it could be just a hover conversion Deluxe Oh. I honestly do not know. So let's move on to the next bit of information we got over the weekend regarding the new bomber. The volatile bomber flies high above Los Santos. So that's the official name of this bomber that we were calling a few different names based off different types of bombers. The Volato is its name. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, well, I apologize. But I will say what I said the other day is this thing looks like it's going to be a lot more fun and maneuverable and faster than the Bombushka. And that is definitely a good thing. What's not a good thing is the price tag. It's probably not going to be cheap. All right, so Rockstar also tweeted out once again regarding the Ampang Deluxe Oh. It's just another cool screenshot, and it shows that you can obviously customize the Deluxe Oh. It has a different spoiler on it. And being a Back to the Future fan, once again, I'm very, very excited about this car. And people are complaining, oh my God, a flying car, a flying car. Well, technically, we were supposed to have flying cars 2 years ago if you go by, you know, the timeline in Back to the Future. So Biff Tannen did something to screw that up. Or Marty. It was probably Marty. So thanks, Marty. Because we could have, like, hover conversion systems by now, you know? And Jaws 19. But no! So at least in Grand Theft Auto Online, we will not need roads when it comes to the Ampang Deluxe Oh. Another thing we've learned is the name of the Jetpack. Get ready for the long-awaited madness of the Mammoth Thruster. That's what it's going to be called. And it's a personal jetpack. Now, I'm still convinced that this is not going to be a vehicle that you can store in, say, your garage or your hangar. I think it's just something you'll be able to call up. Now, that's a possibility. Maybe there's something else entirely you'll be able to do with it. Maybe it'll tie into the possibility of new properties that we will most likely have to buy. I honestly don't know. Once again, come back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have those answers and more regarding the Doomsday update. And we do know now the name, the Mammoth Thruster. And whether or not it has some customization remains to be seen. And there you have it. As far as I know, that's all the information that Rockstar has tweeted out over the past 3 days regarding the content coming with the Doomsday Heist. Now, release times. Usually, a new update comes out early in the morning in the United States. I would say about 5, 6 a.m. Eastern time. That's usually like 4 or 5 a.m. my time, which is Central. And that's about, what, 9, 10 a.m. over in the UK. So That is one possibility, that the Doomsday Heist might drop at its usual time, early in the morning in the U.S., mid-morning over in the U.K. and elsewhere, depending on what time zone you happen to be in. But here's another interesting factor to consider. The Heist update did not follow the same trend when it came out 2 years ago. It actually released at, I believe, midnight, or at least 2 a.m. I think it was midnight in the U.S. So there's a possibility, highly improbable, knowing Rockstar, you never know, that the Doomsday Heist might drop in a few hours from now around midnight Eastern Time U.S., just like with the Heist update 2 years ago, keeping with that tradition. Then again, it's also possible that they'll just keep with the regular time of, 5 to 6 a.m. Eastern, 4 to 5 a.m. Central, 9 to 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. UK. So that's a possibility as well. But no matter what the case may be, I will definitely be going over all the content that's coming tomorrow with the Doomsday update. First off, I'll do a main video, and I'll try and purchase what I can. I don't have a ton of money, but I will buy the things I want to buy that I'm really excited about purchasing, and we'll go over the clothing, and we'll look at some of the new weapons, probably Mark II versions of current weapons in the game, along with any other treats, surprises that are in store for us. And then later on tomorrow, like I said, 1 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. UK, myself and 3 other members of the stream team gonna be doing the Doomsday Heist. We're gonna tackle it from start to finish, and there'll probably be a lot of cheese and a lot of salt as well. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It could go on like for 2 hours. It could go on for several hours. We have no idea how long this heist is gonna be. Now, traditionally, once you get really good at a heist, it usually takes maybe like an hour to knock out one of the average heists. I'm not talking about Fleeka. Fleeka's more like a tutorial. I'm talking more like Humane Labs or like Series A funding or pack standard. Depending on whether or not you're able to get through the finale fast enough. It's a lot more difficult without the Kuruma. Thanks, Rockstar. So we'll see how that transpires tomorrow. So we got Doomsday content all day Tuesday on the channel, so be sure and check that out. Coming up tomorrow, or tonight, depending on when Rockstar decides to drop the Doomsday Heist. Let me know below in the comment section, are you excited for the Doomsday Heist? And what is it that you're most looking forward to? The heists, some of the new clothing, the Mark II weapons, some of the vehicles perhaps? Feel free and chime in below in the comment section.